Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy TTT, and we got something new for you guys today. I know I might be a little late on this news, but I know a lot of people have overlooked this new feature for Robinhood Gold clients. Robinhood Gold is an additional service Robinhood provides, and you can either pay $5 a month or $50 a year. So you save those extra 2 months, so you save $10 overall. It's pretty good, and they offer a lot of benefits that I'm not going to get into right now, but this is the important one right now. So Robinhood has partnered up with Sage Home Loans, and what that means is that you're going to be able to receive a rate discount on a mortgage with them if you're a Robinhood Gold member. So you're probably wondering, why would I want this? I do not know who they are, or I can't buy a house. So pretty much with this rate discount, it's as high as a 0.75. So it's almost a 1% difference in your mortgage. So if you have a 6% mortgage, and if it was a 1%, you would go all the way down to 5%, which is a huge difference when you have a 30-year mortgage, right? On top of that, you also get a $500 credit that gets towards your closing costs, which is a good, it's free $500 you can throw into your closing costs. Sometimes that can range between 1,000 to 3,000. Just depends how expensive that purchase is. So this rate discount, you get a rate discount on a mortgage, right? Or when you refinance a home loan, up to 0.75, lower than your national average, with no asset minimum requirement, right? This is a really good deal. A lot of people are probably wondering, hey, who's eligible? Do I qualify for this? Well, number one, you have to be a Robinhood Gold member. So you either have to pay the $5 monthly, or you have to pay the $50 annually, right? So let's read it real quick. All Robinhood customers can apply for a loan with Sage. However, to lock the discount, you gotta end the $500 credit towards closing costs. You either need to be part or be a member. Annual Robinhood Gold subscription. You must supply quality per Sage disclosure for either new home loan or refinance mortgage through Sage. So you can either, buy a house for the first time or refinance your current mortgage. And then it gives you how to apply, right? It tells you to go to the hub, look at the perks, blah, 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 and it does a comparison. And if you want to do that, you can click on those links and you can do your own research, right? There's some things that are important to note. For example, the property cannot be located in the state of New York. So it's either they don't operate there, or it's simply just the properties in New York are kind of ridiculous. And the loan amounts, it must range between 100,000 or 3 million, which, if you think about it, that's a very large range, which is good. It's not limiting you to like lower class housing or middle class. It goes all the way up to 3 million. And then you must have a FICO score, aka credit score, of 580, which is pretty good, honestly. It's pretty easy to get there. And then the property can't be a mobile home or be manufactured housing. So you can't go and be like, hey, I want to 3D print a house. It needs to be an existing house. Let me go to this next slide real quick to show you guys, and I'll be back. Okay, right now we're in this comparison page right here, so I can show you guys the difference 0.75 makes, in a fucking mortgage. It's a huge difference. So right now we got a little Sage icon, Home Loan Corporation. And if you're not too sure, do your own research, man. Like, just go in, look what the company's about, see if they're trustworthy. And yeah, I'm just telling the news. I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research. So pretty much, this is the rate for gold members. We have loan term, for example. We have a 30-year, 20-year, 15-year fixed mortgage. And let's say with the average national average, the APR, right, it's 6.8. So that's pretty high right now due to interest rates and a bunch of other factors. But then with this Robinhood Gold discount, it goes all the way down to 6%, 6.070. So 6%, If we look at it, if we have a 30-year fixed, right, mortgage, estimated lifetime savings, we're saving $94,000. So we're almost saving $100,000 simply by paying $50 a year. And I don't know about you, but that's insane. And if we want to go more into it, let's do the quick math, right? Oh shoot, I opened the wrong tab. Quick math, right? We got $50 we pay every year for Robinhood Gold times 30. We're spending $1,500 to save minus 94,949. I'm not even gonna do the cents. We're pretty much saving $93,000 for paying 1,500 bucks. I don't know about you, but you know, over time, you notice a difference. That's a huge amount of money, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's not even taking into account a 20-year, which would be $330,000 that you save off your mortgage just because of that discount, and that's not even taking into consideration, you know, refinancing with said interest rates drop, and then your mortgage can be cheaper when you refinance. And on top of that, we go to 15-year, and we're almost saving 500,000, almost $500,000, guys. That's $500,000. That's fucking $500,000, guys. Do you get this? It's a bunch of money because we're talking about houses, and I know for a lot of people, the heaviest or the biggest investment they have personally is their home. So this is good to keep in mind, guys. Right? If you use the app and you know what you're doing, you know. But again, do your own research. And they have the same option right here for refinancing. It's the same thing. I don't see difference right here. It's not switching, but you get the point. Another thing to keep in mind, these properties must be a first-time home buyer or be your primary residency, you know, family homes. You know, it's not about Airbnbs or investments. It needs to be your primary home for it to take effect. Again, it's just stimulating the youth to go buy homes and actually be able to afford one, because shit's crazy out there. You know, it's really hard to get stuff done and even buy a house at this rate. So yeah, just keep that in mind, and I'm glad this video would, you know, serve you some sort of guidance or just an update generally. A lot of things people don't realize that get added into the app, or just more benefits with Robinhood Gold. I've been using Gold for around like a year and a half right now, and honestly, I love it. I have their credit card. I got a 3% match on everything. I can invest that 3%, and then it goes to my IRA, and then that IRA gets a 3% match. So you get what I'm saying, right? Just enjoy the benefits and try to compound many things over time, and then you'll reap the rewards, right? But yeah, that's Sage. I'm just clicking on their page real quick to see, right? You get started, and then you have to see what places qualify. Let's see, apply in less than 3 minutes, shockingly low rates, blah, 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 premium services. And yeah, this is what you have to do. Or even call the number if you're you know, a boomer, or you feel more comfortable talking to a representative. But yeah, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks, and take care.